Hi everyone, this is Elsie. Welcome back to my channel, Elsie Fluency and Travel. Guys, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about what makes the peso cost averaging an easy pathway towards stock investment. The peso cost averaging is an investment strategy used by many investors. It's a proven way of investing money with normal intervals like monthly, quarterly, etc. It involves saving equal amount of money at the same time no matter what is happening in the stock market. But guys, before we go further, may I invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so that if ever I have a new uploads, you'll be surely notified. And guys, as a disclaimer, I would want to say that I am not a financial advisor, that everything that I would gonna be saying in here is based from my research and coupled with my investing experience. So, let's get started. Ano nga ba ang peso cost averaging? Ayon dito sa kanyang definition, peso cost averaging is derived from the dollar cost averaging. It is a strategy wherein instead of putting up huge capital to invest in the stock market, your savings is portioned into smaller amounts and invested into periodic regularity. In short guys, ang peso cost averaging ay isa sa mga strategies na ginagamit ng mga investors, particularly mga stock investors. Dito, pipili sila ng mga companies na may magagandang fundamentals, especially yung mga uptrending at growing companies, like mga blue chips companies sa stock market. At mag-invest sila dito ng fixed amount periodically for a long term. Sa strategy ito, ang mga investors ay kumikita sa pamamagitan ng compounded income. So, let me show you an example for a better understanding, okay? Take a look on the table. The first two columns shows the prices of the company from January to September. And notice that prices fluctuates from time to time. Pansinin natin guys na ang presyo kung minsan ay mataas at kung minsan naman ay mababa. Cost averaging investing is buying the same amount of stock regularly. And here in our example, it's buying 5,000 worth of stocks consistently monthly from January to September, as plotted on the third column. So dito makikita natin na consistent tayong bumibili ng stocks monthly, bumaba man or mataas ang presyo. On the fourth column, it shows the number of stocks that we bought regularly. Notice as well that when the price is high, we bought less number of shares. But when the price is low, we bought more shares. Pansinin natin guys na kapag ang presyo ay mataas, konti lang ang nabili nating stocks. While kapag ang presyo ay mababa, mas madami ang nabibili nating stock. On the fifth column, it shows the accumulated amount that we have invested, while the sixth column shows the accumulated total shares that we bought. Dito pinapakita niya ang total, ang naipon nating na-invest at naipon nating nabiling shares. On the seventh column, it shows the value of shares that we already own based from the current price. By multiplying the total number of shares we already owned with the current company price. The last column shows our profit and loss. It shows here that at the end of 10 months, if we sold our shares, we have gained a profit of 20,207.75 despite price fluctuations. Dito, pinapakita niya na kumita tayo ng 20,207.75 kahit volatile ang market sa pamamagitan ng paggamit ng strategy peso cost averaging. Guys, I want to show you how to do the peso cost averaging step by step para mas lalo natin siyang maintindihan, okay? So first, you have to determine the amount you can invest every time. It can be any amount which you can afford. However, at least 5,000 is recommended for the PSE. Kaya pwedeng 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Pero 5,000 is recommended para sa PSE stock market. Like, we are determined to invest a regular amount of 5,000 monthly for 10 months. So, in the month of January, we invested the amount of 5,000 at the price of 50 pesos per share. And there, we were able to buy 100 shares. Dito sa investment natin na 5,000, sa presyong 50 pesos per share, nakabili tayo ng 100 shares. So, on the second month of February, we again invested the amount of 5,000 at the price of 40 pesos per share. So, we were able to buy 125 shares, bigger than that of January, because this time, price is lower, and if the price is low, we buy more shares. So, checking the chart, we see that from a price of 50 pesos per share on January, it goes down to a 40 pesos per share on the month of February. On the third month of March, we again invested an amount of 5,000 for a price of 50 pesos per share, and we were able to buy another 100 shares. Checking the chart, we see that the price is moving back up towards the direction of its original price in January. Makikita natin dito na nasa isang level ang January at March. Checking the table, we see here that we have now accumulated a 15,000 investment and have accumulated 325 shares. So let's continue on investing the amount of 5,000 monthly consistently until the end of 10 months. But guys, just remember that when we choose the amount, we make it a point that it's really a fixed amount. Second, determine how often you will invest. With regards to frequency, it can be weekly, twice a month, monthly, every 2 months, and you can even do it annually. Guys, kung gaano kadalas ang pagbili ng shares ay depende na sa inyo. Pwedeng weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually. Kung saan kayo komportable, yun na ang sundin nyo. Ideally, the most common frequency of investing is bi-monthly. And here, you can choose your own time frame. You can make it 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. But ideally, 5 years is the best investment horizon. But that's still up to you. Thirdly, invest the fixed amount for like a longer period of time because Peso Cost Averaging is best for a long-term investment. But again, do what is most comfortable to you. Thirdly, invest the said amount regularly for a period of time. Like, if 5,000 monthly ang strategy pinili mo, by all means, follow it. Invest that 5,000 monthly for the long term of 5 years. Finally, number 4. If we already have reached our goal, we now sell our stock and enjoy our profit. Yeah. Like, if ang time frame natin is 5 years, in 5 years, magbenta na tayo. Stick to that. Yeah. Guys, I just want to tell you that the cost averaging is not limited to stock investment only. You can as well use it to any type of investment. Guys, take note that when we use the strategy of peso cost averaging, we also have some points to remember. Remember to invest only on blue chips if we are investing in the stock market. Invest to companies with high-performing records and with good income. Books of companies listed in the stock market are made public, so we can see them freely, not only their income statement, but also their balance sheet and cash flow as well. Remember that peso cost averaging works best in the long term. For as long as the stocks are on the uptrend, try to remain committed with your investment. Guys, let me talk about the pros and cons of the peso cost averaging. So the following are some of the pros of the peso cost averaging. Number one, it is affordable because we can open an account for 5,000 and put as little as 1,000 depending on the frequency we prefer. Pwede tayong mag-open ng 5,000 and then pakunti-kunti bibili tayo. Pwede siya. We ride the market highs and lows since the market tends to follow an up and down cycle. Like today, the price is high, and then later, before closing, the price goes down and breaking down support. But with PCA strategy, this is still normal. We are just buying out at different prices. Another pros is we develop a good habit of investing because we do it regularly. The con of doing PSA is that we can miss out a bigger returns. Because with it, we are riding both the highs and the lows, whereas in lump sum, we try to ride the highs. Well guys, I wanna end my video with a big shout out to each and every one of you. Thank you for watching, and I want to acknowledge a request from Raymond B. Hawk for a shout out. Correct me if I'm wrong if I mispronounce your name. Shout out Raymond B. Hawk, and thank you for visiting my channel. Also, a big shout out to the following generous and ever supportive super chatters. Yay! Pala Loves, Miel TV, Liberty Miller, Jess Vlog SG, Gretel Loves to Share, and Kuya Ben Kaibigan. Once again, a big shout out and thank you for your continued support and generosity. Mega shout out, everyone.